Ladies and gentlemen, Graceland North TV presents Retro Vegas, a tribute to the great singers of the Las Vegas Strip. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax, don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on this road to romance, that's safe to say. Well, let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time. Stay away. We're on this road to romance, that's safe to say. Well, let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Thank you, folks. It seems we've stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then. Can't remember when or when. The clothes you wear are the clothes that you wore. The smile you were smiling, you were smiling then. Can't remember when or when. Some things that happen for the first time, hey, seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met once before, and then we laughed before even loved, before, but who knows where or when. Hey! Some things that happen for the first time seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before, and then we laughed before, even loved before. But who knows where, oh where. Ooh. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Retro Vegas, starring me. I hope that you're all doing well and managing the best that you can during these difficult circumstances. And that's why we're here to provide you a little bit of entertainment. Retro Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, is a tribute show to the great singers of yesterday that used to populate the entire Las Vegas Strip. Now, I can safely say Las Vegas is my favorite place in the world to be. Rhonda and I both agree on this. If we could be anywhere for any vacation, we love Las Vegas. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But to be absolutely honest, I mean, Vegas today is a huge metropolis with massive hotels and massive amounts of people. Of course, except for now, it's absolutely a ghost town, which has never been seen before. But we're going to take you back to a time that I wish I would have experienced more of, and that is the old Vegas. And the old Vegas had a bit of flair to it because it was more of a dangerous city. Not dangerous that you were going to get, hurt or anything like that, but it was an adult's playground. It was also an elite playground. People dressed up to go to shows, and billboards outside of the major hotels had names like Frank Sinatra, a couple songs you just heard there, and other fantastic names like Tony Bennett, Elvis Presley, you name it, it had them all. And we're going to take you back to that time. We're going to go hopping from hotel to hotel and investigate and do some of the songs that those greats did back in those days. So I hope you've brought yourself something cool to drink, because you're going to need it. We're well stocked up here for a good 90-minute show, and we intend to have a lot of fun here tonight, and we hope that you have some fun with us. A public service announcement before I get started in anything here. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by the letter C. Now, C stands for cookie. We know that one. C also stands for Crown Royal, which we intend to be investigating throughout the night tonight. So I hope you'll join us with a nice cool one to drink as well. Let me just get the top off this sucker. I'm going to do one more song by Old Blue Eyes before we start our tour. Now, being that we're starting with Old Blue Eyes means we're probably at the Sands or the Desert Inn, both of which unfortunately no longer exist. But that's where you saw Sinatra at his finest and did some landmark shows there. And there was a good chance you probably would have heard songs like this very next one. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things that they should do. You know what? You're lovely. You know what? You're so lovely. And oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't purely mental. For heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. Why should I won't dance. How could I won't dance. Merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, madam, with you. My heart won't let my feet do things that they want to do. You know what? You're lovely, ring-a-ding-ding. You're lovely, and oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't purely mental. For heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. I won't dance. I won't dance. Merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the, there were so many big names, of course, that performed in Vegas in the day. And one of these gentlemen, I'm going to sing a couple of his songs now for you. Started off actually as a rock and roll singer. You'll remember him from Splish Splash, I Was Taking a Bath. And Dream Lover, Where Are... and all those great songs. Now, after that, he went to Vegas and he became sort of a steady act and one of the more popular acts in Las Vegas. And he sadly died young of a heart problem. It was genetic because he had caught an illness when he was a young boy. So they knew that he wasn't going to be around for long, but he definitely made the most of what he could while he was here. And I'm talking about the incomparable Mr. Bobby Darin. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches watches the ships that go sailing somewhere beyond the sea. She's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, straight to her arms, I'd be sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. Hey, I know beyond the doubt, my heart will lead us soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we will be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Cheers, everybody. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we will be beyond the sea, and never again I'll be sailing. No more sailing, bye-bye sailing, so long sailing. Move it out, Captain. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. All right, probably Bobby Darin's most famous tune. He had a few, but I know you'll know this one. Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly whites. Just a jackknife has old Mac Heath, babe, and he keeps it way out of sight. You know that shark bites with his teeth, dear. Scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, wears on Mac Heath, babe. So they never seen a trace of red on that sidewalk. Yeah, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. Someone steak and roll round the corner. Let someone reach and pull Mac the knife. There's a tugboat down by the river going slow, with a cement bag just hanging on down. You know the cement is there, it's there for the weight here. 5 will get you 10, brother. Mackey's back in town. Louis Miller, he disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now Mackey spends like a sailor. Could it be our boy has done something rash? Jenny Diver, hey, whoa, to be tawdry, and back in town. One more. Jenny Diver, whoa, girl Suki Tawdry, the darling Miss Lauderlania, and old Lucy Brown. You know that time forms on the right page. Now that Maggie's back in town. Look out, old Mackie, he's back. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. All right. So we've just seen Bobby Darin. Hopefully he had a couple drinks. Cheers. We're going to move now. Well, actually, we'll stay here because at the Sands Hotel, you not only had Frank Sinatra. If you were lucky enough when you went to Vegas at that time, and one of the famous Rat Pack was performing there was a good chance you got to see them all, because they were good buddies, and they would all show up at one another's show and do an impromptu show or performance. Now, the Rat Pack, for those of you that don't know, was a group of very famous entertainers. The chairman of the board, Mr. Frank Sinatra, of course. Joey Bishop was a comedian. He was a part of the group. Sammy Davis Jr. was the song and dance man. Peter Lawford was the actor, and I guess you could say the real handsome movie star person in the show. And then my personal favorite is the lovable drunk. Now, this gentleman started off as part of a comedy team with Jerry Lewis, and it was Lewis and this gentleman, and then he broke off and went into singing, and he had his own TV show. He pretty much did everything. He was in movies. He did everything. But arguably, he's one of the coolest cats that ever walked the face of this planet. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to right now do a couple songs here by my favorite member of the Rat Pack. And just a little side note, for all of you that may have noticed, or when most people do these shows, they have their iPad or iPod in front of them so they can see who's logged on and who's watching, and they respond. And the way we've got everything set up in here, I don't actually have that advantage, but I have my lovely lady Rhonda who's manning everything. So she's sort of throwing requests and stuff and telling me what's going on. So I apologize if I don't get to acknowledge you as soon as you get on, because I can't even see when you get on. And to be honest, if I had a computer out in front where I was, if I didn't have my prescription glasses on all the time, I wouldn't be able to read it anyway. So, because it's too small. But for all of you that may have noticed, the show's in black and white. So don't adjust your computers or your phones, or it's nothing wrong on your side. This is a retro show, so we decided to go really retro with it, make it black and white. We hope you enjoy it. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to open up. I'm opened up my Crown Royal already, and hopefully you guys have cracked open your beer and whatever else you've got going on in there, and have yourself a drink, because this next couple tunes are going to be courtesy of the coolest member of the Rat Pack, in my opinion. And that's Mr. Dean Martin.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the star of our show, direct from the bar, Dean Martin.
Oh, I always get in my room. I love you, got one guy, baby. I kiss her and she kisses me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? completely blind. I hugged her and she hugged mine. By the sailor said, whoa, ain't that old you boy? My peace setting, I go to sleep, I keep reading. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I got sunshine another spread. It's just like that fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? By the sailor said, ain't that a kick in the head? That sailor said, whoa, ain't that a hole in your boat? My peace spinning, I go to sleep, I keep dreading. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I got sunshine on the square. She's picked out a king-size bed. That wouldn't be better, for I'd be safe. Tell me quick, who ain't love a dick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Ooh, thank you very much. Ooh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you sing some of these classic songs and they're supposed to portray a little bit about life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in life, we all have all had our victories. Times when we hit the mother lode and things went really well. But as I'm sure all of us have appreciated now, that when you have someone that goes off with a great big win somewhere in the world, there's going to be someone that loses. I'm going to set the scene for you for this next song, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Dean Martin classic. And that is, you walk into the little local bar. Well, that is when you could. Local bar in your neighborhood. And at the end of the bar, there's one lonely guy. And he's sitting there with a bunch of empties around him and his tie's askew. And you go down and sit beside him. And the truth of the matter is he hasn't had a very good day. So you sit there and he offers you a drink. And he offers you a drink because he wants you to listen to his story. And his story, because he's feeling really down and bad for himself, probably goes something like this. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, I've lived my life in vain. Every dream has only brought me pain. All my life I've always been so blue. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. seems so hard to bear. When I wait and long to find you there, you go tired, and now you say we're through. Born to lose, and now I'm losing you. Born to lose, and now I'm losing. Thank you very much, folks. Mr. Dean Martin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as Vegas began to grow from its infancy, and the hotels started to get more and more competitive, you saw more and more big names of the day go down there. And musical influences came from everywhere. It wasn't that you went everywhere and they all played the same type of music. You had certain casinos that catered to some kind of music, and you had certain casinos that catered to other kind. This next gentleman was brought into Las Vegas because by about the 50s, he had probably one of the biggest records in the world. A record so big that it's timeless and still rings true to today. And amidst all of this craziness that we're going through, I would hope that at the end of the day, when you look back and you look into the eyes of your kids and your family, and you can embrace the message of this song. Probably one of the most famous songs ever recorded. And of course, I'm talking about the legendary trumpeter that came all the way from New Orleans, where he started with his own flair of New Orleans jazz and became top of the pop charts with this song, Mr. Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. I've seen them move for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so beauty in the sky, also in the faces, people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They really say I love you. I hear babies cry, I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Mr. Louis Armstrong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, about 3 years ago, we lost one of our great ladies of Las Vegas. And no, I'm not talking about a performer. I'm actually talking about a hotel. In the ever-changing landscape of Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, one of the last original hotels on the Strip, the Riviera, was demolished and brought to the ground. And with it went barrows full of memories of all the great entertainers that performed there. Unfortunately, I never got to stay at the Riviera. We'd seen it many times and gone past it, but we never stayed in it or gone to it. And we kind of regret that because, of course, they're going to put up something new, big, and fancy right there, which is going to be nice, but it's just not going to have the depth of history that the Riviera and all the other ones once had. Now, the Riviera hosted many talents like Red Buttons and Barbra Streisand, and this gentleman, who, ladies and gentlemen, by the mid-'60s, had become the king of romance around the world. He had his own television shows. He did tours, sold millions and millions of albums, and he became one of the top acts at the Riviera Hotel, and to this day is still performing. In fact, he was just in Vegas 3 weeks ago. And I'm talking about none other than the legendary love song crooner from Wales, Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. To waste our lives would be a sin. Release me and let me love again. Oh, I have found a new love, dear, and I will always want you near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. Release me, my darling, let me go. For I don't love you anymore. To waste my life would be a sin. So release me and let me love again. You've been a fool to cling to me. To let love again. Let me go. Thank you very much, folks. Summer of 1976. Engelbert went to number one with this song, ladies and gentlemen. So I sing you to sleep after the lovin' with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling face to face. I just seem to go dry. But I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into a someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back her hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the love, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back her hair from your eyes, and the love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Oh, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Yes, after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Wait a minute, that's not Crown. Ah, that's better. Want some vodka, Gordon? This next song, ladies and gentlemen, was a big hit for Engelbert, and it was based on an Italian song. It's called My World, or Il Mondo. Stay beside me, stay beside me. Say you'll never leave me. How I love you, how I love you, how I need you, please believe me. In my arms I found my heaven, and your lips have done their part. El mundo, your love is all I need in my world. The tender kisses bleed in my world. I could never live without you. El mundo, my love is yours, so you just take it and promise me you'll never break it. Say you'll stay here in my arms. Stay beside me, stay beside me. Say you'll never leave me. How I love you, how I need you, how I want you, please believe me. In your arms I found my heaven, and your lips have done their part. El mundo, my love for you is all I'll take it, and promise me you'll never break it. How could I ever live without you? El mundo, my love for you is yours, so take it and promise me you'll never break it. Say you'll stay here in my arms, here in my arms. El mundo, el mundo, el mundo. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. That was Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck. So, don't forget to pick up your purse. We're going over to the next hotel now. Finish your drink. Tip your waitress. Just don't tip her over. They don't like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Canada's own Mr. Paul Anka, one of the most prolific songwriters of all time, wrote television theme songs. He wrote hits for himself. He wrote hits for other people. And in fact, some of the hits are some of the most played songs ever in the history of contemporary music. And I'd like to do one for you now that was originally based, ladies and gentlemen, on a French song. And he had put some English words to it. And he recorded it himself, and he also gave it to the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra, because when Frank wants something, you don't say no. Otherwise, yeah, he'll send his boys over to visit you, and you don't want that. The song is called Let Me Try Again. It goes like this. I know I said that I was leaving, but I just couldn't say goodbye. It was only self-deceiving to walk away from someone who means everything in life to you. You learn from every lonely day. I've learned and I've come back to stay. Let me try again. Let me try again. Think of all we had before. Let me try once more. We can have it all, you and I again. Just forgive me or I'll die. Please let me try again. I was such a fool to doubt you, to try and go it all alone. There's no sense to life without you. Now all I do is just exist, think about the chance I missed. To beg is not an easy task, but pride is such a foolish mask. Let me try again. Let me try again. Think of all we had before. Let me try once more. We can have it all, you and I. Just forgive me or I'll die. Please let me try. Thank you very much. Now this could only happen to a guy like me. It only happened in a town like this. So may I say to each of you most gratefully, as I blow each one of you a kiss, this is my kind of town. Las Vegas is my kind of town. Las Vegas is my kind of people too. People who they smile at you, and each time I roam, Las Vegas it's calling me home. Las Vegas is why I just jump up and down. It's my kind of town. It's my kind of town. Las Vegas is my kind of razzmatazz. And it has all that jazz. And each time I leave Las Vegas it's tugging my sleeve. Las Vegas is the golden nugget. Las Vegas is the house of tape bass. Las Vegas is one town that will never let you down. It's my kind of town. You bet it is. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, back in the early days of Vegas, we're actually going to go back to the Sands for this one. Back in the early days of Vegas, in its infancy, of course, like I say, they brought all the top names of the day into town to get those people to come down and spend some money. And one of those gentlemen was a gentleman by the name of Mr. Nat King Cole, who in the 50s could pretty much do no wrong. He was getting number one record after number one record. He had his own television show, but being that the times were what they were, the hardest thing he had to deal with was the fact that he was black. It was still very difficult at that time to have a black man enjoy all of the privileges that the white folk did. And here you had Nat King Cole, one of the greatest singers of his generation, performing to the sold-out Copa Room in the Sands Hotel. And when he was finished with the show, he wasn't even allowed to stay in the hotel. They had to cart him away to someplace where the black people were allowed to stay. Criminal. Absolute criminal. Needless to say, though, when he was on stage, he was mesmerizing, and we lost him all too soon as well. He was not only a brilliant singer, he was a fabulous piano player. And I would like to do one song in tribute to this gentleman, probably the most famous song that he ever did. And it goes like this. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though you were far. Like a song of love that clings to me, how the thought of you things to me, never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Mr. Nat King Cole. A couple decades later, ladies and gentlemen, this other gentleman came into town and mesmerized him with equally a silky voice. He also became top of the pop charts and was a sellout performer at the, we're going over now to the Hilton. It's called the Westgate, but it's the Hilton for now. So pick up your bags and over to the Hilton so we can go listen to the dulcet tones of Mr. Lou Rawls. No, I'm not going to be doing Lady Love. Maybe later. You'll never find, as long as you live, someone who loves you tender like I do. You'll never find, no matter where you search, someone who cares about you the way I do. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the one who loves you, and there's no one else, no one else. You'll never find, you'll take the end of all time, someone to understand you like I do. You'll never find the rhythm to ride, all the magic we share, just us two. Oh, I'm not trying to make you stay, baby, but I know somehow, someday, someway, you're gonna miss my love. I know you're gonna miss my love. You're gonna miss my love. Oh, late in the midnight hour, baby, when it's cold outside, you're gonna miss my love. You'll never find another love like mine, someone who needs you like I do. You'll never see what you found in me. You keep searching and searching your whole life through. Oh, I don't wish you no bad luck, baby, but there's no ifs and buts, so maybe you're gonna miss my love. I know you're gonna miss my love. You're gonna miss my love. Oh, late in the midnight hour, baby, when it's cold outside, you're gonna miss my love. Oh, late in the midnight hour, baby, when I'm long gone, you're gonna miss my love. Mr. Lou Rawls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, by the mid-'60s, music had changed a little bit, just a little, and we saw the birth of the singer-songwriter. No longer were they just writing songs by writers and then just giving them to singers to sing. A lot of these writers now took it upon themselves to record the song themselves. And one of the most successful as a writer and as a performer is the legendary man from New York. They penned him at one time. They used to call him the Jewish Elvis. But he was, up until last year, performing in front of stadiums worldwide. And then he had to cut short his world tour due to illness. But I'm a big fan of his, and I know many of you are as well. And that is, of course, we're about to do some of the songs. Here you go, Gordon. Some of the songs of Mr. Neil Diamond. This is not a sad song, a sad song to sing when you're alone. In its way, a glad song, yes, a glad song. A simple tune that simply makes you feel good when you sing. Along, sing along, everybody. Song sung blue, everybody knows one. Song sung blue, every garden grows one. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, good Lord, you sing them out again. Come sing them out again. Song sung blue, weeping like a willow. Song sung blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. Before you know it, it starts to feeling good. You simply got no choice. Bum, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-doo-doo. Yeah. Dum, dum, dee-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. I I'll bet anybody in the world can sing this song. I don't care how bad you sing, you can sing this song. It's just that easy. Old people can sing it, infants can sing it, chickens can sing it, dogs can sing it, gorillas can sing it, and even frogs can sing it. And now it's your turn and my turn to sing it together. So take a deep breath and cast away your inhibitions for just about 16 bars. Here it goes. It's real easy. Song sung blue, everybody knows one. Okay. Song sung blue, every garden grows one. Second verse. Song sung blue, weeping like a willow. Sing it by yourself now. Okay, everybody together now. Funny thing, but you can't sing it with a cry in your voice. Before you know it, it starts to feeling good. Come on now. Song sung blue, everybody knows one. Song sung blue, every garden grows one. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. Big one at the end now, come on. Song, song, blue. Everybody, everybody, everybody knows one. Nice job, everybody. Come on now. Hey, the rock and rolls, get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. Oh Lord, don't you know? I had me a time with a poor man's lady, hitching on a twilight train. Ain't nothing here that I care to take along. Maybe a song to sing when I want. Don't need to say please to no man for a happy tale. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go inside. Cracking rose, you're a store-bought woman, but you made me sing like a guitar. Hang on to me, girl, a song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Cracking rosy, make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, well, that's alright. 'Cause we got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, dear. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way to make me happy. You and me, we go inside. Cracking rose, you're a storm-on woman, but you made me sing like a guitar. Hang on to me, girl, a song keeps running on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Rock and roll, it makes me smile. Girl, if it lasts for an hour, that's alright. 'Cause we got all night to set the world right. Find us a dream that don't ask no questions, dear. All right, guys. I know you're all at home there, sitting on your couches or in your bed, looking at your tablets and laptops. But you all know the words to this. It's the most famous song ever written. Have a drink and help me out. Where it began, I can begin to know it. Better than I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd all come along? And yes, what about touching hands, reaching out? Don't touch me, I won't touch you, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Now I look at the nights, and they don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. When I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm here with all of you? No way. Warm, yes. Touch and warm, reaching out, touching me, I won't touch you, sweet Caroline. A good time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would, and now okay, you got one more shot at it now. Come on now, make it big, sing out loud, so make it look like you're entertaining your neighbors. Here we go. Sweet Caroline, good time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Here we go. Sweet Caroline, a good time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Woo! Good job, everybody. All right. You know you cannot mention Vegas without mentioning this next gentleman's name. When this next gentleman came to Vegas, he raised the sales in gift shops and at bars and casino by 30%. He never performed to an empty seat in the then Las Vegas International, which became the Hilton, which is now the Westgate. And of course, we're talking about none other than the king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Presley. Just a little side note for you, just to get on target. I mean, this is the Retro Vegas show. We hope you're enjoying it, by the way. Next Wednesday is going to be my other alternate show. It won't be Retro Vegas next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is going to be Opry North, which is going to be a tribute to the great old country songs of the Grand Ole Opry. So we're going to be getting our little hoedown going over next Wednesday. But this Friday, I'm still going to be doing my Elvis show. The Elvis show here is going to be Elvis the 50s and the 60s. It's a scary show for me, folks, because I'm going to be singing strictly songs of an era that I don't normally do. So I'm sure the requests will be lots of fun. I will try and do as many of them as I can, but movie eras are not my strength. But after this show, and tomorrow, you've got, if you want to tune in to have a lot of good fun, Robin Kelly's got his show going on tomorrow. It starts at 6 o'clock our time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Robin Kelly, he's an Elvis tribute artist, award-winning. He won Collingwood the year. I've been Collingwood 3 times, and I was fortunate to be there the year he won. And he's performed in Las Vegas at the Stratosphere Hotel. And he's going to be doing this little casual show for you. You don't want to miss that. That's tomorrow, Robin Kelly, at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay? And then you got him and his brother, who's also an award-winning tribute artist. They'll be performing on Sundays, and I believe that's 5 o'clock our time. So lots of great music coming along. I'm sure you've already discovered that. I can't believe the amount of talent that we've seen online. Been very impressed. Watched a couple of shows, meet a few new people every day. Very impressed by the talent, and I hope... like to just send a salute to all of them. Thank them so much for going out there and singing their hearts out, and we hope that you enjoy it because, we do this for the love of music, and it stops us from going crazy because when you're a singer and then all of a sudden aren't allowed to sing anymore, it's kind of like being put in jail. And I know everybody's got their thing, but for us, we just love the fact that if you want to take the time and watch, it means a lot to us, and we appreciate it greatly. So I veered off topic a bit, but... it's not hard to get back on because now it's time for the king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Presley. Temperature rising high and high, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Your kisses will lift me high like a sweet song of a choir, and you light my moon and shine with burning love. Ooh, 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 I feel my temperature rising. Please won't you help me? It must be 109. Burning, burning, burning and nothing can cool me. I just might turn into smoke, but I feel fine, yeah. Your kisses will lift me high, like a sweet song of a choir, and you light my phone and shine with burning love. It's coming closer, the flames are now licking my body. Please won't you help me? It feels like I'm slipping away, yeah. It's hard to breathe, and my chest is a heaving. Lord Almighty, burning a hole in LA. Your kisses will leave me high, like a sweet song of a choir, and you light my phone and shine with burning love, burning love. Just a hunger 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 burning love. Well, thank you very much. I like to do a song that I did in Blue Hawaii. It goes a little like this. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I falling in love with you. Shall would it be a sin if I falling in love with you like a river flows surely to the sea? So it knows some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, or falling in love with you, like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it knows some things are meant to be. Take my whole life too, or falling in love with you, or falling in love with you. Oh yeah? Who? What's the request? Well, all right, let me see here. I actually don't have that version in this show. This is for Provi, right? Being the Retro Vegas show, I didn't put Elvis's version in here. However, I've been working on a generic version for this show. And I've never done it before. So I'll try it. I don't know how it's going to go because I've never done it before, but I just have to find it. Okay, so keep in mind that the song that was requested is it's a popular among fans Elvis song because it was a great vocal performance, and but Elvis wasn't the only person to do it. There were a few others, and I found another version of the song that I'm going to try and do right now. No promises. I've never sung this one before, so I don't know where it's going to end up. So we'll cross our fingers and hope it works out. Okay, Gordon? Now you close your eyes. Provi, all right. This is for you. I hope you like it. It's not quite what you expect, but it's close. This is my Retro Vegas version of Hurt. I better make sure I'm clear. I'm so hurt to think that you lied to me. I'm hurt way down deep inside of me. You said our love was true, and we never, ever part. Now you found someone new. Yeah, it breaks my heart. I'm hurt much more than you'll ever know. I'm hurt because I still love you so. Even though you hurt me, yeah, like nobody else could ever do, I would never, ever hurt you. I'm hurt much more than you'll ever know. Well, I'm hurt because I still love you so. Even though you hurt me, yeah, I nobody else could ever do, I would never, ever hurt you. Not you, no, I never hurt you. Yeah, it's not as good as Elvis's version. We still have to work on that one. Oh, oh, oh. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know a reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Sing the song, man. Yo. Oh, 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 I guess I'll never know why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Woo. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try and do something that defies reality. I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to sit, I'm going to stand. I'm going to perform a song for you. One song, performed by 3 different people at the same time. How is he going to do that, you may ask? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, when you were in Vegas and you went and saw enough of these big performers perform, the one thing that you found out was commonplace was that a lot of them had favorite songs, and they would end up in each other's show, but they would sound a little different because each one would have their own take on it. And this song I'm going to do, I like to do for you, by 3 different people, all appeared in all of their shows, but done with 3 very distinctive styles. Are you ready? Okay. The song is an old Don Gibson song, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make sure I have my props. Okay. Old Don Gibson song. Country song originally that got made into various different forms over the years and was a favorite of almost every big entertainer that was in Vegas in the 60s and the 70s. The song is called I Can't Stop Loving You. You know it. 3 performers, 1 song. Are you ready? Take a big sip of that drink before I start. Oh, that's what I'm telling myself to do that. All right. So the first singer, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to go ahead over to Caesars. And the first singer of this song is going to be none other than the voice from Wales, Mr. Tom Jones. I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind, oh yes I did, to live in memory of a long, lonesome time. I It's useless to say, oh yes it is. So I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday. Now we move over. None other than the genius, Mr. Ray Charles. Those happy hours that we once knew, so long ago, still make me blue. They say the time heals a broken heart. A time has stood still since we've been apart. Yeah. Still made up my mind to me in memory of a long, lonesome time. Sing the song, children. It's useless to say I just live my life. Dreams of yesterday. None other than the king. Those happy hours, yeah, that we once knew. They were so long ago. Say still made me blue. Let's see the time. It is a broken heart. Yeah, the time has stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. Said I made up my mind to live in memory for such a long time, and I can't stop wanting you. Well, it's useless to say, so I just live my life in dreams of I did it. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard a little bit of them. You're going to hear a little bit more. We're off to Caesar's Palace, Circus Maximus. At the time, one of the largest showrooms around. To hear the gentleman that inspired Elvis to come back to live performance. None other than Mr. Tom Jones. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. When I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at anytime. When I see you out and about, it's such a crime. If you should ever wanna be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why can't this crazy love be mine? It's not unusual to be mad with anyone. It's not unusual to be sad with anyone. If I ever find that you've changed at any time, it's not unusual to find out I'm in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you very much. The old town looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road, and there runs Mary, hair cool and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to see me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house still standing, although the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old tree that I used to play on. And down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair cool and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. As I wake and look around at four gray walls that surround me, then I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm, we'll walk at daybreak. Again, I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay beneath the green, green grass of home. Oh, thank you very much. I saw the light on the night that he passed by my window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. My Delilah, why, Delilah? I could see that girl was no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no man could free. At break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house. She opened the door. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand. She laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. Play it, man. I felt the knife in my hand. She laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand. She laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. Forgive me, Delilah, I just could not take anymore. Ooh. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. We're coming close to the end of our tour of Old Vegas. We hope you enjoyed yourself. And in a couple weeks' time, not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, we'll be back again to do Retro Vegas show again. And next week, I said next Wednesday is Opry North, so it'll be a salute to the great country music of our time. And Friday will always be Elvis Day. All times are the shows at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. This next song I'd like to sing, second to last song I'd like to sing, is probably the most popular song ever recorded. Done by every entertainer, in every hotel, every casino. And that's because it is a great song. It's a song that we would hope that when we, as men, we get to a certain age and we know that our time is limited, we could look back and sing the song and we wish we could mean it. And it goes a little like this. Now the end is near, so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you do, when I did all more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, yeah, spit it out, faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my laughed and cried, had my faith, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, yeah, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he done? If not himself, then he had not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blow and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing a bottle of Crown with us. And tuning in to Retro Vegas. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. Again, I'm sorry if I didn't get to converse with you, but I actually don't even know how many people are watching. I could be singing to myself for all I know right now. So, but I appreciate nonetheless for all of you that stayed on and watched it and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And we'll be back on Friday with Elvis, the 50s and the 60s, 6 o'clock right here. And don't forget, tomorrow you got Robin Kelly's show starting at 6 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And one last song I'd like to dedicate to all of you, and that is that, until this whole disaster that we're living through now is over, and until we can go out to the park and enjoy the simple things in life, and until we can go grab a coffee and sit with our friends on a park bench, until we can go out to our public favorite restaurant and have our favorite meals with our family. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just till we can do it again. And until I get the opportunity to sing for you again, please take care of yourself and stay safe, and we'll ride out this storm and we'll get it all back together again normal before long, I'm sure. Just to have you adore me, till the river's all run dry, till the moon deserts the sky. Till then I'll always have you. Till the tropic sun grows cold, till this young world grows old, my darling, I'll adore you. I know how again, just to have you adore me, till the moon deserts the stream, till lovers cease to dream. Till then I'm yours, baby.